What is up, y'all? HOTATO here, back with another How To with HOTATO video. Wow, that actually kind of rhymes. Never really said it aloud. But today, we're going to be going through these little boys right here, the training camps. So, this is designed for those kind of in the beginner to intermediate level, folks that don't have fully built out rosters, folks that don't have maybe an efficient setup yet, or even with all four training camps for that matter. So I know I touched on this a long time ago in another video, but we're going to go through it today a little bit more in depth on what I found to be the most efficient way for resources, like food, for example, and recruits to maximize, and things like backpacks and swords and whatnot, to maximize your efficiency for producing feeders, for producing heroes, actual usable heroes, like 4s and 5 stars. So let's start from the top. We got Training Camp 11. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing right now, and this is actually what I've been doing for almost a whole year. I've had 2 Training Camp 11s running at the Training Camp 11 tier, which is the extra low cost. This one is about 2,000 food and 2 recruits, I believe. So very, very efficient, and it takes about 2 hours to produce one feeder. And it produces 1 and 2 stars. So very, very efficient because you could store a ton of recruits in here. You can't store tons of food, and then you can just keep the training going. Like as you can see, I clearly have mine going for 16 days now. I've had it go as long as 100 days when I needed to store my recruits, and obviously I have over 1,000 in there. Stay tuned. I'm going to be making an Onyx video, power leveling him here later in the week or something like that. So stay tuned for that. But I found Training Camp 11 most efficient with the highest variety in there, because you get 1s and 2 stars of various different colors. As I've noticed for me, when I use feeder heroes, I just train heroes one at a time. I don't really do the whole 5 different heroes of different colors with 5 different feeder heroes, or feeding them the same color of the same hero. So I just feed them whatever once their special skill is maxed. So that's what I start here. So I have 2 Training Camp 11s running. So it maximizes the amount of recruits I can throw in there, because I farm recruits all the time, especially Season 1, Province 8, Stage 7. This one right here. Isgilham? Who thinks of these names? I mean, if this is a real place, I mean, I haven't done my research, but just saying. So you farm this, most efficient, 3 flags for about, on average, 10 recruits, and you're good to go there. And so I have 2 of these going because it seems to be the most efficient. Next, in this training camp, I'm running Training Camp number 2, which is the Uncommon. This one's great for fast heroes, fast feeder heroes. And if you have the backpacks, then you most certainly can have this constantly running. Most people at my level now, at the more advanced, put that in quotes, but with the more advanced level, usually run this on about a 30-ish day cadence, because they'll farm Atlantis for a bunch of backpacks, because this requires 1 backpack, 5 recruits, and some mods of food. And they'll have enough backpacks for about 30 days worth of training. And so that by the next time Atlantis rolls around, they'll be able to start farming some more backpacks to keep this training camp running. Whereas I, unfortunately, ran out of backpacks, and I had like 800 to 1,000 in there at one point. So I've kind of been slowly taking them out as I've needed them, whether to get rid of food or to feed some of my heroes or anything like that. But this one's a great, like, kind of a fast training camp or training tier to do. This is Training Camp number 2, Uncommon. So this is great for fast and all that. If you don't like having too many the feeders coming too quickly, or you don't have enough backpacks or anything like that, another suggestion would be to run Training Camp 13. This is another great tier to train 4-star Season 1 heroes if you don't have them. Great place to store some food and use some recruits if you have excess. So I would suggest TC13, Elite Training as another option. And then last but not least, I always have Training Camp 20 running. This guy's running for 56 days right now. He's always running is because I get to store food in there. So this guy takes 100 recruits and 200,000 food. So you can only imagine how much food is in there right now. You know, to do the math, times 30, be about 60 million or 6 million. Sorry. So it'd be about 6 million food in there, which is, I wouldn't say not that bad. Could fill up my bar twice. So great place to store food, but also a great place to train those 5-star Season 1 heroes where you don't have to summon for them. Sure, it doesn't come all that often, but I've had people like Vivica, who's great, especially in the Rush Attack Wars, Rush Attack tournaments. I've had people like Elena, same thing. I've had Thorn. I use Thorn. People trash on him all the time, but I like him because I have a team that can work well with him. So I believe anybody should aspire to get to Training Camp level 20 as fast as they possibly can. That would be number one priority, to pop out as many 4s and 5 stars as you possibly can with the legendary training. Gives you about a 5% chance for a 5-star. And then also gives you the ability to store some food. So let's recap again, at least what I found to be the most efficient over the last year. 2 Training Camp tier level 11, which is the extra low cost. 1 running a little bit faster than that at about half an hour every feeder, running the uncommon, which is Training Camp 2. And then lastly, trying to pump out some 5 stars if you can get them with Training Camp level 20. All right, hopefully that was informative. Let me know in the comments below how you've ran your training camps for the beginner intermediate levels, and then how you're running it now at the more advanced levels. Maybe you've already had enough feeders. Maybe you don't really think about the training camp all that much anymore because you have so many darn heroes, you lucky butts. But let me know how it is. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next one. See ya!